Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today we will talk about the 15 puzzle, probably one of the most famous puzzles in the world, and it was invented by Paul Chapman in 1874 already, so a long time ago, and still on the market, still a great puzzle, and it will for sure stay on the market for quite a while. It's a sliding puzzle that contains a metal frame and 15 separate pieces numbered from 1 to 15, and these 15 pieces must be arranged in the correct order. For example, in this case 1 to 15. The parts can be moved because one piece is missing here in the corner, the 16th piece is missing, and this enables you to slide these pieces here around and arrange them in a different way. To ensure that this is working, there are several, or on each position there are these metal plates, and these metal plates are here grabbed from the top by these numbered pieces. And what is pretty cool is that if you look here, the corners of these pieces are bent down, so they are not bent down here on each side but on the corners, and this also gives us the nice feature that the corners are all chamfered, so there is less possibility that the parts getting stuck, as it happens with a lot of plastic variants or wooden variants here of this puzzle. Each of these squares is riveted here from below, so it's pretty solid, and this puzzle I think, or I expect, will last a long time. And also the size is perfect to put it in your pocket, take it with you on a business trip or whatever you have time. You can play with this puzzle and also listen to this sliding noise. This is pretty cool. Much better as the plastic variants. Gives you a very satisfying and relaxing feeling to play with it. The pieces slide very smooth, so everything fine, completely made out of metal. And it comes also here with this instruction which gives you different challenges, so not only the numbers 1 to 15 but also different challenges. You can also create your own challenge, of course, and it shows you also some impossible problems that are impossible to solve. Also it mentions there are 1 trillion, more than 1 trillion different combinations here for this puzzle, possible combinations for this puzzle, that you could, if you have the time, try to solve. The difficulty of this puzzle I would rate with a 3 out of a maximum of 5, so some challenges are rather easy, some are more difficult because if you need them to arrange them in a specific way, it's hard to see how to progress, since you do not have the same understanding from the, let's say, from the parts or from the numbers, how they need to be sorted, as when the numbers go from 1 to 15. It's very difficult if they go in different patterns to understand what will happen if you change something on the puzzle. So therefore I give it a 3 out of a maximum of 5. Absolute recommendation from my side here for this puzzle. Link in the description if you're interested to buy it, of course, this metal variant here. After the spoiler break I'm gonna show you how I will solve a random scramble here of this puzzle, so you can get an impression and you can watch it, because if you scramble it yourself it will be for sure a different solution. Okay, as I mentioned before, I will now scramble up this puzzle in a random way, and I will solve it or try to solve it intuitively or intuitive. So when I start with this puzzle or solving this puzzle, I usually place first the 2 rows. So in this case it would be 1 to 8. So this is what I'm gonna start with. Place number 1, number 2, and the first 2 rows I do because always in the beginning, because they are pretty easy to complete. This is a problem that appears usually, that number 3 and 4, or the last 2 parts here on one row are flipped. So this I solve by getting or involve the third row down here and then placing switching the sides of the two parts that are flipped like so, and now they are in the correct position. Now I will continue with row number 2, which is also pretty easy to solve. I place where is number 5? Here, over here. So I will place number 5 now on the intended position. Number 6, number 7, and as you can already see, and also here, it's very satisfying to play with this puzzle for some reason. I think it's the sound that it makes when you shift these pieces, the metal pieces. Very cool. And now same again, number 7 and 8 are flipped. So I move number 8 down here, number 7, get 7 before 8, and then put them back and in the right order. So we now have number 1 to 8 sorted, and now we will continue with number 9. Number 9 is down here. Number 10 we also get in position, so we put them here on the side, and now we have only 6 parts that are basically not on the right spot. Yeah, and only 5 parts. 6 fields, only 5 parts. And now I will place number 11 and 12 in the correct position. Oh, this was easy. And what remains is only here the last row being mixed up. So basically I need to switch number 15 with 14 and 13 with 15. And now let's see, I will move number 9 and 10 again over here, and I will manage to get the right order only by using these parts here, or at least I will try. So let's see what will happen if I sort these parts like this. So now 11 and 12 is switched, and 13 and 14. 15 is already in the right position. So now I only need to manage to get number 12 and 11 switched, and 13 and 14, and this is what I did now. So this is the correct solution again, same as in the beginning. So this was a short demonstration how to solve it. Don't worry, you will be not able to copy it because you will for sure scramble it up in a different way. But you could get a feeling here how the feeling is to handle this puzzle, how this sounds like, and I hope you also had this same feeling related to the sound as I have when I handle it. This very relaxing feeling here based on the metal sounds or noise that puzzle makes when you handle it. So very cool puzzle. Recommendation from my side if you're interested to get it. If you're looking for something on a trip or anything that you can fiddle with it, or in the office. Don't do this in the office if you have to work for sure, but in the office if you have a break, then just check out this puzzle. It's very cool. Link in the video description. And if you like this channel, of course, as usual, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and you can also check out my Facebook and Instagram channel. Until next time, keep on puzzling.